The month of October ended extremely bullish for Bitcoin. So, what should we expect in November 2020? And are altcoins going to suffer more, or is this a great time to buy some of those good old alts? All that and more in this video. What up, homies? It's the Crypto Homie back at you with one of those crypto videos. Before we dive into it, make sure you guys subscribe to stay up to date on the latest in the crypto space. So, diving right into it. As we can see, Bitcoin holding $13,813 at the time of this recording. You may see this indicator down here, be like, what is that? Well, this right here is the hash ribbon. So like when we have this right here, it's indicating that there's a miner's capitulation. So as you can see right here, it gets red. We just currently entered that right now. But on the bright side, whenever we see that buy, the blue buy, that's a great time to buy. Historically, you can make massive gains. I mean, look right here, it popped at around 9,200. If you would have bought here, I mean, right now, 9,200 to 1,400. $9,200 to 14,000 bucks. That's a great buy. Same thing back here. I mean, it was pretty much like around the same. You just keep going left. It just keeps looking good. I mean, this one popped up and then it smacked down, with the liquidity crisis back in March. I mean, nobody really saw that coming. So just keep in mind, this video is all about what to expect in November. And we had such a massive bullish like monthly candle. Let's actually get rid of this real quick. I'll show you guys on the monthly if you guys have not seen yet. But I mean, that was such a massive candle right there. It was so close to being the highest candle in the history for Bitcoin to close on the monthly. It was so close, very, very close to happening. It was so close to breaking that record. And like, this is just great. So my whole point being, though, we had such a massive candle right here. I personally am kind of expecting some kind of consolidation. I have a couple of different theories. We're looking at the election coming up. I expect a lot of uncertainty, and there's one thing the market does not like, and that is uncertainty. So with uncertainty up ahead, coming up really soon, the next couple of days, I would not be surprised to see some stuff smash back down. We saw the stock market going down. Bitcoin was actually going up, which is a very good sign to see. I mean, maybe it's truly decoupling from the stock market. Only time will tell. But as we can see, though, we may see some kind of consolidation. If you guys were not around in 2017, we had massive swings to the upside. But guess what? We had about 7 to 9 30% corrections, okay? 30% corrections. So if we see a 30% correction in the month of November, I would not be surprised, and then see December come back and swing back up. But something else to keep in mind, and this is where, based off the charts, my opinion changes based off the charts, because I'm looking at the charts, looking at the data that I can see. And if we break 14K and hold that as support, I would not expect a 30% correction, simply because this right here is massive resistance right now. We need to break it. And as soon as we hold it as support, that is massive support. Once we break 14, well, as you can see on this chart right here, there is not much price action up there. So I expect us to hit 20K in the next few weeks, if not just a week or two, simply based off there's no price action there. I mean, and then we're going to make historical highs. We're going to beat 20K. And then obviously we're going to go wherever it goes. We'll create new resistance, create new support, all that great stuff. I mean, breaking 20K, that's just awesome. So, and that's just my opinion about that. We may see a consolidation month for Bitcoin, but at the same time, if we see a consolidation month for Bitcoin, it's possible that alts may start mooning, because right now Bitcoin dominance is rising, as we can see by going to CoinGecko. The Bitcoin dominance is 62.2%. We could see that fall a little bit, and then we could see alts take over, as we've seen this month. I mean, alts have been down just a little bit. I mean, as of recently, the past 8 hours, we've seen Ethereum pop up to 400 bucks. We've seen some alts kind of come back a little bit, but it's still not that great. It's still not like September highs, like the August/September highs. I mean, you have Uniswap down to like $2.24, crazy low. I mean, in my personal humble opinion, not financial advice, it's a great buy, but at the end of the day, how much lower is it gonna go? You just don't know. But if we see Bitcoin consolidate, it might drop some of that BTC dominance, which then in theory could mean the alts are going to keep moving. So that's my opinion about that. Like November, hey, I just dollar cost average, so it does not affect me. You just put a little bit into Bitcoin every month. Pick some of your favorite alts every month, every week, every 2 weeks, however you get paid. Just do that, and it's not going to affect you at all. If it goes down a lot and you have some extra bucks, in my personal opinion, I just toss some extra money into the crypto because it's down extra. But I'm still continuously buying. So that's my opinion on that. And I saw this tweet out by Richard due to 2010. I know he is a subscriber here. He tweeted out Ethereum looking very bullish, with the rocket and on fire. Good sign for altcoins hashtag crypto. I completely agree. We're gonna have to retweet this. So yeah, I mean, I definitely see like recently with Ethereum hitting 400 bucks. I mean, Ethereum's resistance is currently at around $420. So once we can break Ethereum's resistance at 420 bucks, that right there will be mega bullish. I mean, as you guys can see, it tried to break through here and make it happen, but if we can finally get up 420, there isn't actually that much price action above here. If you look at the history of Ethereum, it's way down here. So, and as we've seen, there's a lot of correlation between Chainlink and Ethereum. So Chainlink may be making some massive moves over the next year or two. I mean, you could see a $100 Chainlink in the near future. But back to Ethereum though, I mean, obviously a lot of things are built on Ethereum. So seeing Ethereum go up high, altcoins will also go up high as well, in my personal opinion. So once we break this 420, that's going to be a massive, massive indicator that things are going to get super bullish. If we get rejected again, yeah, that's not going to be good. Expect to see some lower lows. You know, down here, we'd probably fall. I mean, on the monthly, there's definitely some resistance at 290, but more closely to 245. I would not want to break 245. I mean, and obviously there's some outliers with the altcoins. You have Hex making some massive moves. I mean, still, it's approaching 1.5 cents. Massive moves right there. If you guys are staking that, congrats to you, homie. This right here looking mighty fine. But going on to the fear and greed index. So right now, today, the fear and greed, so it's 71 for greed. Yesterday was 72 for greed. Last week was 75 for greed. And last month, it was a 40 for fear. So look, we went from 1 month being down at 40, very fearful. Now we're up at pretty greedy. But we did not make new highs for the greed level. So as you can see, we fell back down here in September around the 40 area. We said we had to hold this as support. We have to, because if not, it's not looking good. We slowly broke out. You know, we got caught up here. We broke out again, but we did not break the like 84 area that we made back in August. In order to see Bitcoin above 14K, you know, get above 20K, I suspect that we're going to see this break up higher than 84 on the fear and greed index. That's just based off what I've seen in history. Personally, I think that's going to happen once we break 14K and then head close to $20,000. There's a lot of correlation with this fear and greed that indicates the price as well. So that's my humble opinion about that. Let me know what you think about this fear and greed down in the comments below. But just going back to good old Bitcoin, as we can see, this is very close to being the highest monthly candle close ever in the history of Bitcoin. I don't know about you, I was super excited to see where this closed because just like 12 hours prior to close, we were at $14,100. I was like, whoa, if this thing closes this high, it'll be a record. I mean, this is still a record though, the second highest close, because we may have a consolidation month. You know, it may just be like September, may have a red month here, and I guess we may swing back up through December and go from there. And keep in mind, November, December, seasonality for Bitcoin in the crypto market has been extremely bullish. You either have a lot of highs or lows. So right now, the trend is our friend. The trend is saying we're going to go up higher. So I would not be surprised to see between November, December to break 14K and possibly get above 20K. By the end of the year, a $20,000 Bitcoin does not seem that far away, in my humble opinion. So that's my personal like investment strategy. You know, always the dollar cost averaging, and I just go from there. If it drops a lot more, if I have a little bit of extra bucks, I'll just toss it in. Alrighty, homies, let me know what your personal strategy is over this next month or two, especially with the election being so close. Always like to hear what you guys are doing, and let me know what you think about my analysis. And as always, homies, this is not financial advice, just pure education, entertainment purposes only. Smash that like button, subscribe for more content, because Crypto Homies signing out. Bye-bye.